Leo Daily Horoscope for May 6, 2025. The cosmos has quite the day in store for you, magnificent Leo. As the sun journeys through steadfast Taurus in your 10th house of career and public image, you're standing in a spotlight that demands substance over flash. Today isn't about your typical Leo dramatics. It's about proving your worth through tangible results and unwavering reliability. With the sun in your career sector forming a square to your Leo energy, you might feel a productive tension between your natural desire for recognition and the more methodical approach required right now. Authority figures are paying close attention to how you handle responsibilities, not how brightly you can shine in the moment. Mercury joins the sun in your career house, sharpening your communication skills in professional settings. Your thoughts are organized and practical today, though you may need to consciously inject some of your natural Leo warmth into presentations or important conversations. Facts and figures will actually get you further than passionate speeches in professional contexts today. The moon begins the day in intense Scorpio, activating your 4th house of home and emotional foundations. You might wake up feeling unusually introspective, perhaps mulling over family matters or private concerns. This isn't your typical outgoing Leo morning energy. Respect these deeper emotional currents rather than pushing them aside. By midday, the lunar energy shifts dramatically as the moon enters expansive Sagittarius and your 5th house of creativity, romance, and self-expression. This transit feels much more aligned with your natural Leo spirit. The afternoon and evening hours unlock your playfulness, charisma, and creative inspiration. If you've been feeling somewhat constrained by morning responsibilities, you'll find welcome release through artistic pursuits or heartfelt connections later in the day. The most fascinating planetary story affecting you today is the powerful stellium of Venus, Jupiter, and Uranus all in Gemini, illuminating your 11th house of friendships, networks, and long-term aspirations. This tremendous cosmic alignment suggests that your social connections are absolutely critical to your success right now. Today may bring unexpected introductions, surprising invitations, or sudden insights through conversations with friends or colleagues. With Venus and Jupiter conjunct in this social sector, your natural Leo charm is magnified in group settings. People are drawn to your warmth and vision. A chance meeting or conversation could plant seeds for significant future opportunities, particularly those that align with your most heartfelt dreams and ambitions. Meanwhile, Uranus brings its revolutionary energy to this same house, suggesting that someone in your social circle might surprise you with an unconventional idea or unexpected opportunity. Stay open to approaches that initially seem too experimental or outside your comfort zone. There's innovative gold to be mined here. In matters of love, the day's energy favors social connections over intimate one-on-ones. If you're single, you're more likely to meet someone intriguing through friends, professional networks, or group activities than through traditional dating scenarios. Look for someone who stimulates your intellect and shares your vision for the future. For Leos in committed relationships, today highlights the importance of friendship within partnership. Connect with your significant other through shared interests, mutual friends, or collaborative projects rather than purely romantic gestures. The most meaningful bonding happens when you're working toward common goals together. Mars in sensitive Cáncer is activating your 12th house of the subconscious, creating some interesting background energy. You might feel your actions are somewhat restricted or that you're working behind the scenes on projects not yet ready for public viewing. This placement can sometimes create subtle frustration, as your bold Leo spirit chafes against indirect influences. Physical exercise would be an excellent outlet if you're feeling this tension, perhaps an evening workout or dance class, to release accumulated stress. Saturn continues its journey through your 8th house of shared resources, transformation, and intimacy. This brings a serious tone to financial matters involving others' taxes, investments, loans, or your partner's resources. Today may present an opportunity to restructure or solidify arrangements in these areas. While these conversations might feel constraining to your free-spirited nature, they're essential for establishing the security you need to shine over the long term. Neptune in pioneering Aries activates your ninth house of higher learning, spirituality, and expansion. Your vision for the future may be energized by new information or perspectives gained today. Consider how education, travel plans, or spiritual practices might open new pathways for your creative self-expression. Your intuition is heightened, especially regarding your life direction and purpose. Pluto, currently retrograde in Aquarius in your seventh house of partnerships, continues to transform your closest relationships. Business and personal partnerships are undergoing profound, if subtle, evolutions. Today, you might become aware of power dynamics or psychological patterns playing out in your significant connections. Rather than reacting defensively, view these insights as opportunities for greater authenticity. Regarding your health and vitality, pay attention to your physical energy levels today, which may fluctuate more than usual due to Mars in your 12th house. You might experience moments of intense drive, followed by periods of needing to withdraw and recharge. As Leo rules the heart, be mindful of how stress affects your cardiovascular system. Breathing exercises or brief meditation breaks can help maintain balance. Your finances receive significant planetary attention today. Saturn's influence makes this a day for financial discipline rather than splurging. Review shared financial commitments and consider ways to strengthen your long-term security. The Sun's trine to Pluto suggests that power dynamics around compensation might be subtly shifting in your favor. If you've been considering asking for a raise or renegotiating contract terms, begin preparing your strategy, though the actual conversation might be better initiated in the coming weeks. For creative Leos, today offers a fascinating blend of practical career energy and artistic inspiration. The key is finding ways to bridge these seemingly opposite forces. How might your artistic gifts serve practical purposes in your professional life? Could your presentations benefit from storytelling elements? Might a team project be enhanced by your natural ability to inspire others? The cosmic message is clear. Your creativity finds its highest expression today when it serves a tangible purpose rather than existing solely for its own sake. As the day progresses, notice how your energy shifts from the more serious, practical morning hours to the more expressive, playful evening. This daily journey mirrors a larger life lesson. The cosmos is currently teaching you learning to balance responsibility with self-expression, structure with spontaneity, and achievement with enjoyment. The Leo who masters this balance will find both material success and soulful satisfaction. By day's end, take a moment to appreciate how you've navigated these diverse energies. Your success wasn't measured by applause or dramatic achievements, but by your ability to build lasting foundations, strengthen key relationships, and express your authentic self within practical constraints. The seeds planted in your career and social networks today have strong potential for future growth, especially when nurtured with your characteristic Leo generosity and warmth. Remember that even when the cosmic spotlight isn't directly on you, your inner sun continues to shine. Your greatest power comes not from constant external validation, but from the steadfast heart of courage and creativity that defines the true Leo spirit. Today's cosmic landscape for Leo on May 6, 2025, reveals a fascinating array of planetary energies that will directly influence your day. As we examine the celestial map, several key planetary positions deserve your attention. The Sun, your ruling celestial body, continues its journey through Taurus, illuminating your 10th house of career, reputation, and public standing. This placement emphasizes your professional life and brings opportunities for recognition from authority figures. The solar energy today encourages you to step into the spotlight and showcase your talents with confidence. Meanwhile, the Moon travels through Capricorn, activating your 6th house of daily work, health routines, and service. This creates an emotional atmosphere where you feel most fulfilled when accomplishing practical tasks and establishing order in your environment. The lunar energy supports implementing new health regimens or organizational systems that will serve you in the long term. Mercury, the planet of communication and mental activity, is positioned in Taurus alongside the Sun, doubling down on career-focused thinking. Your mind is particularly sharp regarding professional strategy today, making this an excellent time for important presentations, interviews, or pitching ideas to superiors. Your communication style carries an unusual authority and practicality that others find compelling. Venus, governing love and values, dances in Gemini in your 11th house of friendships, groups, and long-term aspirations. This placement brings a social charm to your interactions and may attract valuable connections through your network. Romantic possibilities could emerge through friend introductions or community events. Venus in this air sign brings a lighthearted, curious energy to your social life. Mars, the action planet, occupies Aries, its home sign, in your 9th house of expansion, higher learning, and adventure. This powerful placement infuses you with courage to pursue knowledge, travel opportunities, or philosophical explorations. You're feeling pioneering and bold in matters related to education, publishing, or cross-cultural connections. This martial energy gives you the drive to push beyond your usual boundaries. Jupiter, the planet of growth and opportunity, continues its expansive journey through Gemini, also in your 11th house alongside Venus. This creates a particularly fortunate period for networking, group collaborations, and advancing toward your long-term goals. Jupiter's presence amplifies Venus's benefits, potentially bringing unexpected social connections that could prove invaluable to your future success. Technology-related ventures and humanitarian efforts receive special cosmic support under this alignment. Saturn, the taskmaster planet, remains in Pisces in your 8th house of shared resources, transformation, and intimate bonds. This placement brings serious energy to matters involving investments, taxes, loans, or financial entanglements with others. Saturn here demands maturity and responsibility in how you handle joint finances and emotional intimacy. Today's aspect between Saturn and the Sun creates tension between your public ambitions and private financial matters, requiring careful balancing. Uranus continues its long sojourn through Taurus, joining the Sun and Mercury in your 10th house. This revolutionary planet brings unexpected developments to your career path and may spark sudden insights about your life direction. Today features a particularly strong aspect between Uranus and Mars, potentially triggering an unexpected opportunity for advancement that requires quick, decisive action. Remaining flexible and open to innovation will serve you well under this influence. Neptune swims through Aries in your 9th house, joining Mars but bringing a different quality to your quest for meaning. While Mars provides drive and courage, Neptune adds imagination, inspiration, and spiritual dimension to your explorations. This combination could manifest as passionate pursuit of creative or spiritual paths that expand your horizons. Be mindful, however, that Neptune can sometimes cloud judgment with idealism, especially with today's challenging aspect to Mercury, which might make it difficult to communicate your visionary ideas practically. Pluto, in its early degrees of Aquarius, occupies your 7th house of partnerships and one-to-one relationships. This transformative planet is gradually reshaping how you approach close bonds, business partnerships, and open enemies. Today's harmonious aspect between Pluto and Venus suggests potential for deep, meaningful connections with others who share your progressive values or humanitarian interests. A business partnership could evolve in surprising ways under this influence. Chiron, the wounded healer asteroid, traverses Aries alongside Neptune in your 9th house, highlighting sensitive areas related to belief systems, education, or cultural identity. Today offers healing potential for old wounds connected to self-doubt about your intelligence or right to hold certain philosophical positions. The conjunction between Chiron and the North Node suggests that working through these sensitive areas is directly connected to your spiritual growth path. The North Node itself in Aries points to your evolutionary direction involving courage, independent thinking, and pioneering new territories of knowledge or experience. Today's alignment encourages brave steps toward educational or philosophical pursuits that truly resonate with your authentic self, even if they diverge from family traditions or cultural expectations. Looking at the specific aspects forming today, the trine between the Sun in Taurus and Pluto in Aquarius creates a powerful opportunity for transformation in how you express your authority in both professional contexts and personal relationships. This aspect supports making meaningful changes that enhance your power while benefiting collective interests. The square between Mercury in Taurus and Neptune in Aries cautions against miscommunications, particularly in professional settings. Double-check facts and be especially clear in written communications, as there's potential for confusion between practical details and idealistic visions. The Moon in Capricorn forms a sextile to Neptune in Aries, helping you intuitively navigate the day's emotional currents while maintaining connection to your higher aspirations. This aspect supports meditation, journaling, or other reflective practices that connect practical goals with spiritual purpose. Mars in Aries forms a challenging square to Saturn in Pisces, creating tension between your desire to forge ahead with bold educational or travel plans and responsibilities related to shared financial resources. You may need to address budget constraints or partner concerns before pursuing an exciting opportunity. Jupiter and Venus conjunct in Gemini create an exceptionally favorable influence for social connections, particularly those that expand your intellectual horizons or connect you with diverse groups. An invitation received today could lead to significant positive developments in your social circle or professional network. Uranus in Taurus forms a sextile to your natal Leo Sun position, triggering unexpected opportunities for self-expression that align with your authentic core. This transit encourages breaking free from outdated self-concepts and embracing innovative approaches to showcasing your unique talents. For Leo natives specifically, today's planetary positions create an interesting dynamic between your natural desire for recognition and the cosmic emphasis on behind-the-scenes preparation and strategic positioning. The Sun in your career sector receives both supportive and challenging aspects, suggesting that while recognition is available, it comes with responsibilities and requirements for transformation. Your ruling planet, the Sun, being in Taurus rather than in your own sign, creates a more grounded, patient expression of your Leo energy. This influence helps you build lasting achievements rather than seeking momentary applause. The Earth sign influence helps channel your fiery creativity into tangible outcomes with real-world value. As a fixed fire sign, the predominance of fixed and cardinal energies in today's chart creates both resonance and tension with your natural modality. The fixed energies support your persistence, while the cardinal influences push you to initiate new directions that might initially feel uncomfortable. The fixed star Regulus, known as the heart of the lion and associated with your sign, forms significant aspects with today's planets, amplifying Leo's natural regality while bringing awareness to how power is wielded. This stellar influence supports leadership that comes from genuine nobility of character rather than external position. Today's Mercury placement activates communication patterns, particularly related to authority structures and professional hierarchies. Leos may find themselves navigating conversations with superiors or about advancement that require both confidence and diplomacy. With Mercury moving through your ninth house of higher learning and expansion on May 6, 2025, your communication style takes on a philosophical edge, Leo. Your words carry more weight than usual, infused with wisdom and broader perspective. This isn't just about talking, it's about expressing meaningful ideas that can inspire others. The Mercury-Jupiter trine forming on this day amplifies your natural leadership voice, making it an excellent day for presentations, teaching opportunities, or sharing your expertise on a larger scale. Your audience will be particularly receptive to your passionate delivery. The Sun in Taurus in your career sector forms a supportive angle to your ruling planet, giving your words additional authority in professional contexts. If you've been waiting for the right moment to pitch an important idea at work, this cosmic alignment suggests today offers fertile ground. Notice how your thoughts naturally organize themselves into compelling narratives. This is the universe supporting your expressive capabilities. With the moon in Libra activating your communication sector, there's a diplomatic quality to your interactions that helps balance your natural Leo assertiveness. This creates a golden ratio of confidence without overbearing, exactly what's needed to win people over. Venus in your friendship zone suggests your words will particularly resonate with groups and communities today. Your communication has a unifying quality that can bring people together around shared values and visions. For creative Leos, artistic expression flows with unusual ease. Whether writing, speaking, or creating visual content, your authentic voice emerges without the self-consciousness that sometimes blocks your full expression. Pay attention to insights that arrive through conversation. Someone's casual remark might trigger an important realization or creative breakthrough. Digital communication channels work especially well for you today. Social media posts, emails, or virtual meetings could lead to valuable connections or opportunities. If you've been experiencing any throat chakra blocks or hesitation in speaking your truth, today's energy helps dissolve these barriers, allowing your natural leonine roar to emerge in its most elegant form. Practice conscious listening as well. The Mercury-Neptune sextile enhances intuitive understanding, giving you access to what's being communicated between the words. Journal writing proves particularly productive, helping you articulate complex ideas that have been forming in your subconscious. Your natural dramatic flair is tempered with authenticity today, striking the perfect balance between entertaining expression and genuine communication. Those born in the third decan of Leo may feel these communication enhancements most strongly, with words flowing like liquid gold. Remember that with Jupiter expanding your message, what you express today has greater reach and impact than you might realize. Choose your words with the awareness that they carry powerful creative energy. On May 6, 2025, Leo's financial landscape shows exceptional promise as the Sun, firmly positioned in Taurus, activates your 10th house of career and public recognition. This planetary arrangement creates a powerful financial conduit between your professional achievements and monetary rewards. The Taurus Sun brings stability to your income streams, while simultaneously highlighting opportunities for recognition that translate directly to financial gain. Venus, the ruler of your financial sector, forms a harmonious trine with Jupiter in your 8th house of shared resources, indicating a particularly fortunate day for investments, loans, or financial partnerships. This cosmic configuration suggests unexpected financial windfalls may arrive through collaborative ventures or resources shared with others. Pay particular attention to opportunities that combine your creative talents with established institutions or corporate structures. Mars in Gemini energizes your 11th house of networking and long-term goals, suggesting that financial opportunities today will likely emerge through social connections and professional networks. A conversation with a colleague or friend could reveal a lucrative side project or investment opportunity. The versatile Gemini influence encourages exploring multiple revenue streams rather than focusing on a single source of income. Mercury, positioned in Aries, forms a dynamic square to Pluto in Capricorn, indicating powerful financial communications or negotiations may occur today. This aspect brings intensity to financial discussions, but also provides you with persuasive abilities to secure advantageous deals. Be mindful to balance your natural Leo confidence with tactical diplomacy during negotiations, as the Pluto influence can make interactions seem more confrontational than intended. The moon in Scorpio illuminates your 4th house of home and foundations, suggesting property investments or home-based business opportunities could prove especially profitable today. This lunar position deepens your financial intuition, allowing you to sense which monetary opportunities align with your long-term security needs. Trust your gut feelings about financial matters, particularly those connected to real estate or family resources. Jupiter in Virgo continues to expand your second house of personal finances and values, amplifying opportunities for income growth through attention to detail and service-oriented work. This placement suggests that methodical approaches to wealth building will yield the most substantial returns. Consider how your skills can be leveraged into premium services or specialized offerings that command higher compensation. Saturn in Pisces in your 8th house brings a sobering but necessary influence to shared financial matters. While this placement can initially feel restrictive, it's actually strengthening the foundations of your long-term wealth through careful structuring of debts, taxes, and joint resources. Financial discipline implemented today will yield substantial dividends in coming months. Consider consulting with a financial advisor about tax strategies or retirement planning. Uranus in Taurus continues its transformative journey through your career sector, potentially bringing sudden opportunities for financial advancement through technological innovation or unconventional career moves. Stay open to surprising offers or unusual money-making ventures, especially those that leverage digital platforms or emerging technologies. Your willingness to embrace financial innovation could distinguish you from competitors. A powerful Neptune influence in your partnership sector suggests lucrative collaborations with creatively minded individuals. Artistic or entertainment industry connections could prove especially valuable today. However, ensure all financial agreements are clearly documented, as Neptune can sometimes cloud judgment around monetary matters. Trust but verify when entering new financial arrangements. The North Node in Aries activates your 9th house of expansion and higher learning, indicating financial growth through educational pursuits, publishing, international connections, or legal matters. Consider investments in your professional development or exploring markets beyond your usual geographic boundaries. Knowledge acquired today could translate to significant financial advantages in coming months. The day carries a numerological signature of 8, 5 plus 6 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5 equals 20. 2 plus 0 equals 2, a powerful number for financial manifestation and material success. This numerical influence amplifies your ability to attract wealth and recognize valuable opportunities when they appear. Set clear financial intentions in the morning to maximize this favorable energy. For Leo entrepreneurs, this day presents excellent conditions for launching financial initiatives, particularly those that showcase your leadership abilities or creative talents. The planetary alignment supports bold moves that position you as an authority in your field, potentially attracting high-value clients or lucrative partnerships. Employed Leos should be alert to opportunities for financial advancement within their current organization. The planetary positions suggest that demonstrating your value and negotiating for improved compensation could yield impressive results today. Consider requesting a performance review or initiating a conversation about increased responsibilities that would warrant higher pay. Regarding investments, the Taurus sun favors stable, tangible assets, while Jupiter's influence supports calculated risk-taking in areas where you've developed expertise. This balanced approach suggests diversifying your portfolio with a combination of reliable blue-chip investments and carefully selected growth opportunities in emerging sectors. May 6, 2025 brings a particularly fortunate alignment for Leos, as Jupiter forms a harmonious trine with your sun sign. This creates a golden window of opportunity in several key areas of your life. The 5th house of creativity and self-expression glows with unusual potential today. Any artistic endeavors, performance opportunities, or creative projects initiated now carry a special blessing. The universe seems particularly receptive to your unique vision and voice. Financial speculations also fall under fortunate stars today. If you've been considering an investment or calculated risk, the cosmic climate supports measured optimism. This doesn't mean gambling recklessly, but rather that your natural Leo intuition about value and potential is heightened. Trust your instincts about where to place your resources. Romantic pursuits shine brightly as Venus transits your 11th house of social connections. For single Leos, a fortunate encounter may occur through group activities or friends of friends. The seemingly random social invitation you receive today could lead to meaningful connection. Attached Leos find that partnerships take on a more playful, spontaneous energy that rekindles early relationship magic. Educational pursuits and knowledge expansion are especially favored today. If you've been considering taking a course, applying for advanced study, or even just dedicating time to learn something new, cosmic forces support your intellectual growth. Information seems to find you at precisely the right moment, and mentors or teachers appear when needed. The work sector shows particular promise around midday, between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. A conversation with a superior or authority figure could open doors previously thought locked. Your natural Leo charisma is operating at peak levels, making this an ideal time to present ideas, ask for resources, or make your case for advancement. Travel plans initiated today carry fortunate energy, especially journeys related to personal pleasure rather than strict obligation. If booking future trips or making travel arrangements, you'll find unusual deals or opportunities that wouldn't normally be available. Pay special attention to destinations that allow you to explore your creative interests or passionate hobbies. The body responds particularly well to healing modalities today. Any health regimen begun now has heightened potential for success. Your vitality is stronger than usual, and recovery from any recent setbacks accelerates. The Leo spine and heart, your sign's physical correspondences, respond especially well to supportive treatments or preventative care. Communication carries a fortunate charge today, particularly when expressing appreciation or recognition to others. Your words have unusual impact and staying power. If you've been meaning to write important correspondence, apply for opportunities, or create content that represents your personal brand, today's energy supports powerful, effective expression. Unexpected windfalls or gifts may appear, particularly from sources connected to family lineage or property matters. Check old accounts, review inheritance or family resource questions, and be open to surprising news about shared assets or family resources. Color magic works especially well for Leos today. Wearing or surrounding yourself with royal purple, gold, or deep orange activates your most fortunate energy channels. These colors strengthen your natural magnetism and draw beneficial circumstances into your sphere. The number 5 carries special significance and luck for you today. Watch for it appearing in addresses, times, or amounts. These synchronicities highlight paths of greater fortune and opportunity. Evening hours bring particularly fortunate social connections. An invitation that arrives late in the day deserves special consideration, even if it seems inconvenient initially. What appears as a small gathering or minor event could introduce you to someone who significantly impacts your future path. Most importantly, your generous Leo spirit finds its perfect expression today. The more you give from a place of authentic warmth and creativity, the more abundantly good fortune flows back to you. Acts of creative generosity, sharing your talents, attention, and enthusiasm, create ripples that return to you multiplied in unexpected ways. The social landscape for Leo on May 6, 2025, carries a fascinating energy as Jupiter forms a trine with your sun sign, opening doors to social expansion that hasn't been available in months. This transit amplifies your natural charisma and draws people toward your magnetic personality. Today, your social circle isn't just expanding, it's upgrading in quality and significance. With Venus positioned in your 11th house of friendships and community, there's a sweetness to your interactions that makes even casual conversations feel meaningful and potentially life-changing. Notice who enters your orbit today, as these connections carry purpose and potential for long-term alliance. The moon in Libra activating your communication sector means words flow with unusual eloquence, helping you express thoughts that might normally remain internal. This creates bridges of understanding, even with those who previously seemed inaccessible or distant. A subtle square between Mercury and Pluto suggests that beneath surface conversations, transformative exchanges are possible if you're brave enough to steer discussions toward deeper waters. Your ruler, the Sun, makes a harmonious aspect to Neptune today, infusing your social interactions with unusual intuition. You'll likely sense what others need before they articulate it, positioning you as the emotional anchor in group settings. This is particularly evident around midday, when your empathic abilities peak. Social gatherings organized after 3 p.m. benefit from a Mars-Venus configuration that balances assertiveness with diplomacy, perfect for Leo's desire to shine while maintaining warm connections. Professional networking takes on special significance, with Saturn's position highlighting your 8th house of shared resources. Conversations that begin casually could evolve into collaborative opportunities with substantial long-term potential. Pay attention to individuals who mention projects in passing. There's more beneath the surface than initially apparent. An interesting pattern emerges with individuals born under air signs today. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius contacts bring intellectual stimulation that challenges and refreshes your perspective. These connections act as catalysts, introducing new social circles that align with evolving aspects of your identity. Close friends may notice a shift in your social approach today, as you're likely to initiate deeper conversations rather than remaining in comfortable territory. This vulnerability, though initially uncomfortable, opens doors to authentic connection that reinforces bonds that have weathered previous challenges. Digital communications receive a boost from Uranus in your visibility sector, making this an excellent day for social media engagement, online networking events, or virtual gatherings. Your digital presence carries unusual influence, and content shared today reaches receptive audiences. Family connections benefit from Jupiter's expansive energy, healing old wounds through simple, heartfelt exchanges. A phone call to a relative you've been distant from could bridge significant gaps with surprising ease. The lunar position encourages reconciliation and fresh starts in kinship bonds. Romantic social connections carry a potent charge with Venus and Mars in harmonious aspect. For attached Leos, social gatherings attended together strengthen your bond through shared experiences and the reflected admiration of others. Single Leos might find that friend-of-friend introductions carry particular potential today, especially connections made through educational or spiritual contexts. Group dynamics highlight your natural leadership abilities without triggering competitive responses from others. You're able to guide collective energy without appearing domineering, a delicate balance that's easier to achieve today than usual. This makes it an ideal time for initiating collaborative projects or organizing events that require cooperative participation. A subtle Neptune influence suggests that artistic or creative social gatherings hold special potential for meaningful connection. Environments involving music, visual arts, or creative expression facilitate bonds that transcend ordinary social conventions. Consider accepting invitations to gatherings